Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the second game today on the Fairland Dragon Network. Tonight's game features the visitors from South Webster High School, and Coach Norm Pearson's team is pretty solid, Coach.
They're pretty daggone good.
They've only lost one.
Yeah, we'll talk about them in a minute. Let's, real quick before we do it, let's talk about a recap of last night here at the York. You want to tell everybody what happened here last night?
Oh, it was a dandy. The Dragons trailed the Chesapeake Panthers for 3.5 quarters and were able to tie the game. The Dragons came away with a 6-point win. It was
55-49?
That's exactly what it was.
That was a guess because
you're right.
We've done a lot of games here in the last 3 days.
Yes, but we're tickled to death to do it. I can tell you that.
So anyway, also last night, Coach, it was Hall of Fame night here, and so you guys at home that missed it, you missed a good ceremony there, and hey, they missed the Dapper Duo last night.
Yeah,
we look good. Jerry, do you have the Hall of Fame inductees we could show everybody real quick? And we won't spend a lot of time on it. We did that last night, but we would like to recognize them.
Yes.
Go ahead, Coach.
Mr. Mike Allen, longtime teacher and coach. And Mr. Jerry McConnell, longtime teacher, principal, and superintendent at both Fairland and Chesapeake. And a very fine basketball player. Women's basketball player, Miss Brianna Davis Patrick. Scored, what, 1,300 points?
Close to 13. I think it was 1,263 or 36 or something like that. But
and another 1970 fellow graduate, Mr. Mike Shepard.
And so we want to congratulate all those four. Very deserving. And I'm glad that they're in. Okay.
Yep.
We also want to thank Camden Corner.
Yes.
For feeding them last night and feeding us last night and
today.
Feeding us again today in between games. We all have our bellies full. We've been working on our starvation insurance. Tonight, though, here, everybody, here at the York, it is senior night.
Right.
Coach, and we've got 6 seniors. And we're just going to, Jerry, are the pictures separate or are they all together?
They're all together.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Just popping up there. Here we go. Number 13, you can see Keegan Smith. Number 2, Gavin Ballard. Number 5, Jeremiah Pfizer. Number 33, Brody Buchanan. Number 0, Gabe Polson. And number 23, Austin Kujak. Now, Coach, Austin wasn't here last night because he was sick.
Right.
So I haven't seen him yet. I don't know if he's here or not. So we may or may not get to honor him. But, you know, sickness has been going around here at school pretty bad, Coach. You know, I had it last weekend. And
I think my little Rosie Bug, she missed school Friday because she had a fever.
Well,
so it's going around.
Now we've got the flu going around. There's a stomach virus going around. And I know Mrs. Leap was sick this week. Mrs. Snyder in the office was sick. We've had all kinds of kids out. So anyway, we want to honor those seniors tonight. Okay, so let's talk about tonight. South Webster Jeeps, let's talk about them. They're 16-1 overall in the SOC, and I think they're in the SOC 3. Is that correct? I didn't write that down, but I think aren't they in the small division?
I think.
Okay, anyway, well, they're in the SOC regardless. They're 6-1 at home. They're 7-0 away. They're 7-1 neutral court. They're 2-0, and they are coached by Hall of Fame coach
Norm Pearson.
So you and Coach had quite a few battles.
We sure did.
I remember some colorful exchanges.
Yeah, we had a few. Norm was very intense, and so was I. That makes for
those grandkids have mellowed you. You know that?
Yes.
Okay.
They'll do that.
Here we go. Let's talk about their schedule.
You'll find out soon enough.
Well, I've mellowed a lot just since I had kids.
Right.
All right. Their schedule, Green, they beat them 52-36, Northwest 65-50, Eastern 57-31, and I'm not sure which Eastern that is.
Eastern of Meigs, maybe.
Or Eastern of Brown.
That would be Beaver Eastern.
So I don't know.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 Eastern.
Okay. So anyway, they beat Oak Hill 47-44, Fed Hawk 72-39, Expression Prep, who I have no idea who that is, 73-54.
I believe that's out of Huntington.
Is it? Okay. Vinton County 76-44. They beat the Berg 64-59. North Adams barely got by them 74-72.
That was the closest game they had.
Northeastern Du Bois. I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
No.
I don't know. They beat them 64-55. I never heard of them, didn't have time to Google it because, Coach, we haven't had any time to do anything. We've been busy.
Getting it.
They beat Valley 75-49. Berg, again, now let's look at Berg this time. Beat them 68-26.
Wow.
Just spanked them.
Aren't the Dragons playing them soon?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Portsmouth West, they beat them 65-40. They lost to Menford 57-49. But let me tell you.
Menford's solid.
They're good. I watched a little bit on YouTube. I watched them play Wheelersburg, and they embarrassed Wheelersburg. They did whatever they wanted to do. They beat Portsmouth Notre Dame 53-37. Now, they beat Waverly. Waverly's in the big school division, I'm pretty sure. Exactly. 64-42. They played Portsmouth West again, beat them 57-33. Or 35. They play us tonight. They play Eastern on the 11th. They play Valley on the 14th, Waverly again on the 15th, and then Menford on the 18th.
That'll be a dandy.
So they're going to have they got some good games left. But they're pretty good. Now, you talk about Fairland, but we're not going to go over the schedule. But
well, after last night, the Dragons ran their record to 18-1, 13-0 in the OVC, and at least a share of the title. They have one OVC game left, and that will be down at Chesapeake. Home, they're 7-0. Away, they're 8-0. And then on neutral court, they're 3-1. And Coach Nathan Speed has run his record to 337 and 109. Winningest basketball coach in Fairland history.
Yep. So we've been through that schedule a zillion times with you all. We play South Webster tonight. Tuesday, we go to the Berg. And then Wednesday night, following the Berg, we play down to Peak.
Yep.
And that should be a good game. And I think we're expecting some snow Monday and Tuesday of this week.
Is that right?
I think we are. So, all right, let's go talk about some probable starters. And guys, again, we don't have any overlays for you guys to see where all this stuff. We just didn't have time to make them with everything going on. You know, we were worried about last night in the Hall of Fame and all that stuff. So, but we do have starters for South Webster. We don't know their first names, but this is going to listen when you hear this, folks. Number 1, his name is Roberts, and he's
6'8".
He's the guy that everything goes through him. Number 2 is the kid's name is White. Number 3 is Schubert. Number 4 is Malt, and number 5 is, I think it's Bernard. Is that how you say it?
Bernard.
Okay, that's the numbers they gave us, is 1 through 5. So
yeah, and we got a couple kids off the bench. 22 McClintock and number 24 Stevens.
Okay, so we got those. Coach, you want to talk about the starters for Fairland tonight?
Well, we don't know exactly who's going to start, but I can give you a pretty good guess. A senior Brody Buchanan will be at point guard. Forward Keegan Smith. In the post is Gabe Polson. That's 3 seniors for sure. We don't know if he's going to start 5 seniors or not, but
I think he probably will, but I don't know. I mean, we got Gavin Ballard, and we got Jeremiah Pfizer, and then we got Kujak, and I haven't seen Kujak, so I don't know if he's here. So if Austin's not here, he may start those 5
seniors.
Yeah, it would be my guess.
But otherwise, you're going to see a lot of Trevor Locko, who is a junior. And who's the other starter?
Mr. Windex.
Oh, yeah. Windex.
Cliff Franson. He will be in there. Okay. So what we're going to do, Coach, we're doing this kind of early again because we want to – let's not talk while it's a senior night. We want you guys to enjoy those seniors.
Yes.
And anyway, here we go.
Over to keys to the game?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's do that right now. We do not have an overlay, but – We'll go over these. First of all, what South Webster needs to do, number 1, contain Brody Buchanan.
That would be tops on my list.
I mean, you're not going to stop the kid. I mean, you're just not.
You just hope to contain him.
I hope to contain him. Don't let him score 30 like he did last night.
Right.
You know, kill you. Okay, number 2, they got to limit their turnovers. And, you know, Coach Pearson, he's not one for many turnovers, and you know
right.
that. They have to score in transition, get some points. They got to control the tempo. They got to get it up and down. That's what they're going to want to do. Okay. Also for them, they need to be able to rebound and limit the shots that we get.
Right. For the Dragons, they got to contain Mr. Roberts, 6'8", and scores on all 3 levels. The mid-range, around the basket, and three-point line. Play good transition defense. They're going to have to really get back. We didn't do that very well in the first half last night against Chesapeake.
No, and that's why Chesapeake scored the points they did.
Yes.
And that was our points in the game last night. We talked about that.
Right, and we did a lot better in the second half. Offensive efficiency. We've got to be efficient. We've got to take good shots, and we're going to score the basketball, which we failed to do in the first half last night.
Right.
Only had 17 points at halftime.
Well, like we said last night and the earlier game, you said it. We could stand on the 31st Street Bridge and throw a pebble down, and it still wouldn't go in the river.
Yeah, I know it.
It was bad. I mean, we didn't hit anything.
And the last one is to limit turnovers. Got to take care of that basketball.
That's a big thing. Okay. We're going to talk about our sponsors real quick. Jerry, if you can get us some sponsors up there, we'll go over them really quickly. They will be flashing on the bottom in the right-hand corner of your screen tonight, and you guys will be able to see the sponsors throughout the game that we have. And there they are. Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, Doug Morse over here, Tanner Soward's Farmers Insurance down in Proctorville, your FHS Dragons Athletic Department, yours truly, and Coach Harris, Codgers and Crew, along with Doug, Jerry, and the group. Then we got Dragon's Eye over here, and we are on a skeleton crew tonight, Coach,
Yeah.
so we are
Mr.
not.
Wyatt, he's carried them all.
That's
tonight.
right. We are not going to have 4 different camera views tonight.
Right.
You're going to have about 2 because we've got people not here. Also, right below there, you'll see Camden Corner right below the Dragon's Eye. We want to thank them for, feeding last night and again
Today.
We love it. Ricky Schiffco, State Farm Insurance. Again, a great guy who does anything we ask. If you want to talk about him about some insurance, you can get a hold of him too. There's his number. And we want to thank the folks up at Complex 7, Scott and Leslie Thomas.
And Luke and
You having a senior moment? I can tell you.
Yeah.
Clayton.
Luke and Clayton Thomas.
All right.
Good guys, I'm telling you.
All right.
And a wonderful lady.
We got a couple quick shout-outs. We want to shout out to Jerry Bell's father-in-law, Mr. Larry Tillis.
Oh, yeah.
He is doing
great.
Yes.
Yep.
And we're glad he's on
Hey, Larry, do everything they tell you, brother.
He'll get pillow.
Let that pretty wife of yours pamper you for a while, buddy.
I just got a text update. They just went to his room and saw him, and he has all the big needles and all that rest stuff out of his neck and everything now.
Oh,
so
great.
Good.
He is resting in a chair in a regular room.
Yeah,
so.
those are called PICC lines because my daughter Holly puts them in.
No, she put them in for my mother back in the
Yeah.
day. I appreciate it.
So we'll keep our prayers going that it continue getting well and getting better.
Yes.
That's
Larry, we want to see you back up here soon, buddy. But you take your time and do what the doctors tell you, brother.
That's right. All right, and the last thing, Coach, before we get off, and we'll let the folks at home finish watching the JV game.
Yeah,
maybe we'll get Wyatt to use that camera up here for the rest of the JV game here in a minute.
Well,
and you all can do that. But, Coach, we've got to talk about our cheerleaders.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Those of you that didn't get in the first game, our cheerleaders have qualified for the semifinals, so they're moving on tomorrow. So we're so happy about that. So we want to give these girls a shout out.
Yes. Read them off there.
Kenley Cesario, Nevaeh Clark, Shaylin D'Angelo, Riley Franklin, Mary Gannon, Grace Miller, Jenna Picklesheimer, Mary Kate Porter, Lily Rickard, Alexis Short, Claire Southard, Brinkley Spears, KK Ulrich, and we can't forget our coaches.
Right.
Abby Stittinator, because that's what I called her when I had her in school. And now she's working here. I think she gets mad at me. I said, Stittinator, I need you to do this. Or You know, as you get that look, you know how it is. And then her mother, Maureen, we want to thank them for.
Yes,
they've done
a wonderful job.
Oh, fantastic! They're looking good. So, Coach, anything else before we go?
Just stay tuned. You're going to see a good one tonight. And I don't know if it'll match last night or not, but
well, last night was one of the best games I think that we.
You know, they have those classics on ESPN.
Yep.
That would make a classic.
You're right. It would. It would.
Yes.
And Jerry, you got anything else?
Our old buddy, Norm Person.
That's right. Yeah, you went down and talked to him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing good.
All right. He looked good when he walked in the door.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're going to get off here.
He's feeling great.
Good. We will be back after they announce the seniors.
And we'll bring you another ball game.
That's right.
And this may be our last broadcast until tournament time.
Well, I think it will be.
I know the Dragons are going to be hosting a first round quarterfinal of the district here at home.
Right.
So we'll probably bring you that one.
Hopefully we'll get to do that one. Who knows? I mean, maybe the girls play on the 18th. I think it's in Waverly.
Yes.
Depending on what time they play, we've
never done a game in Waverly.
Well, if Mrs. Leap thinks we can do it, she'll allow us to go up there and do it. But that'll be a decision when we get to there. And
all they got to do is tell us where to be and when to be there, and we're there.
I mean, if the people at Chesapeake want to invite us to come down and do the game Wednesday, I'm sure that we could talk to Mrs. Leap and she might allow that.
Yeah. You reckon we'll have to wear a purple sports coat?
No, we're going to wear a green one.
I was going to say, I don't own a purple one.
I don't either. I don't think I have anything purple anymore. It's been 40 years since I've been down there, so.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you're bleeding green.
I am. All right, folks, we'll be back in a few minutes. You all enjoy JV game.
All righty.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to senior night here at Fairland High School. Tonight we'll be honoring our seniors on the basketball team. Our first senior we're honoring tonight, Mr. Gabe Polson. Gabe, number 0, played basketball for 11 years and was supported by his parents, Rob and Jody Polson, sister Mary Kate, and brother Jacob. Gabe is undecided on where he wants to go to college, but he wants to be a civil engineer. Mr. Gabe Polson. Our next senior is number 2, Gavin Ballard. Gavin's played 4 years of basketball. That's worked by his grandparents, Patty Green, parents Andrew and Deanna Ballard, siblings Mason Ballard, Aiden Ballard, and Lacey Ballard. He plans on attending Ohio University to study law. Gavin Ballard. Our next senior, number 5, Jeremiah Pfizer. Jeremiah's played 2 years of basketball. And that's worked by Chris Pfizer and Amanda Poole. He is undecided on where he wants to go to school. He wants to be a petroleum engineer. Jeremiah Pfizer. Our next senior is Keegan Smith. Keegan wears number 13. He's played 4 years of basketball. And that's worked by Linda Bird, Emily Smith, Brandon Smith, and Kenny Smith. He's played 4 years of basketball and is undecided on his college and career path. Keegan Smith. Our next senior, Mr. Austin Kujak. Also wears number 23. He's played 4 years of basketball. He's escorted by his mom, Kayla Kujak, grandpa John Mays, and brother Hope Kujak. He is undecided on his college of choice and career path. Mr. Austin Kujak. And our last senior is number 33, Brody Buchanan. Brody's played 4 years of basketball. That's worked by his parents, John and Melissa Buchanan, and sister Kinsey Buchanan. Brody plans on going to Rio Grande University to be an education major. Mr. Brody Buchanan. Once again, let's do one more round of applause for our seniors this year.
She's not.
Okay.
I guess we're back. I guess we're on, Coach.
Okay. We're live. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Carl York Center. Tonight's last ball game of the day. And should be a doozy. We've got two dandy ball clubs. Visitors from South Webster High School. The South Webster Jeeps come in with a 16-1 record. And a very fine ball club guided by our old nemesis, Mr. Coach Norm Pearson.
Coach, how many wins did you say he had?
He's got over 700 and some. He may be up to 800 by now. I'm not sure. But he's getting awful close to the record in the state of Ohio. And I guarantee you he'll get it.
How many years has he been coaching?
How many years?
I mean, he was out at Oak Hill when I was in high school.
Right. That was the first place I'd ever coached against him was Oak Hill. But he started as an assistant to Jim Osborne at Gallipolis. So he's been at it a long, long time. And I told him, I said, your hair is getting whiter than mine, Norm. He said, well, this will do it to you. And he's right.
Oh, I'm glad to see he's up and about because he was he was
He
ill
told
for a
me
while.
when I was sitting down there with him, he said, I feel great. And I'm
Good.
glad to hear it. And believe me, he's got a fine ball club. And we're going to let people know right now that the Fairland Dragons will have a few number changes because I guess after last night's game with Chesapeake, which was a doozy, and they didn't get the uniforms clean in time, so they're wearing their military uniforms. Brody Buchanan will be number 22 tonight. Cliff Franson will still be number 12. Gabe Polson will still be number 0. Keegan Smith will still be number 13. And Trevor Locko will be number 3. Jeremiah Pfizer will still be number 5. Kujak is number 23. And Love is number 42. Also, I think we have a few others. Owen Burcham is now wearing number 4. He usually wears 51.
Wyatt Thomas is 15. He's usually 1.
And I think Keegan's younger brother, what's his name? Kenyon is number 33. Or 32. I was going to say, yeah, it's 32 because he wasn't going to take 33 from Brody.
No. Maddox Goose 11 and not 22.
Right.
Did we
Maddox
mention him?
Goose
I don't know if we did or not.
Is 11.
All right, Coach, guess what time it is?
It's time for the national anthem. So we're going to take a little pause, and then we're going to introduce the starters to you.
Varsity boys matchup between the visiting team from South Webster and North Fairland Dragons. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First for South Webster, number 1, Eli Roberts.
I guess they're not going to do it since they did it at the girls'
They
game.
did it for the girls' game, so they're not going to do it.
Number 3, Dylan.
First is Eli Roberts, 6'8". Number 2 is Christian White. Number 3 is Dylan Schubert. Number 4 is Owen Malt. And number 5 is Hunter Bernard.
And Coach, number 1,
He big
Roberts,
boy.
he was pretty impressive down here when they
he
were
was,
warming up.
And now for your Fairland Dragons. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 23, Austin Kujak.
All right,
Austin Kujak is going to start, a senior.
Crawdaddy Mays is here to watch.
Senior number 22, Brody Buchanan.
Brody Buchanan will be wearing number 22 tonight.
At forward, a 6'1" senior, number 1, Gavin Ballard.
Who is that?
It's Gavin Ballard.
Gavin Ballard.
A 6' senior, number 5, Jeremiah Pfizer. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 13, Keegan Smith. Right, coached by Nate Speed.
Gabe Polson, not a senior?
Yeah, he is. I guess he's just going to start.
Huh.
He's going to start the other guys, I assume.
Okay. It's Roberts against Smith. And Smith got him. Buchanan. It's over to Ballard. Ballard. Brody Buchanan. Keegan Smith with it between the circles. And he puts up a three, and it's good. The Dragons lead 3-0. That's Christian White with it. He throws it down to Roberts. Roberts kicks it back to Bernard, back to White. White takes it down, lays it up, and it's fouled on the play. And Christian White's going to go to the line and shoot two. Foul was on Kujak, his first, team's first. Christian White's first shot is up and good. Second shot on the way, and it is good too. And it's 3-2 Dragons. Somebody got to come back and get it. There we go. Keegan Smith. He's double teamed.
Yep.
They got a foul quickly on Roberts, I think. Yep, number one.
And Coach, we know that they'll run and jump you. We know
All
that.
right. In the lineup is the usual starters now. Cliff Franson, Gabe Polson, and Trevor Locko. Brody Buchanan. Fall away jumper is no good. But it's knocked out of bounds by White. And the Dragons will retain possession. Oh, sideways jumper by Keegan Smith is good. And it's 5-2 Dragons. It's Hunter Bernard to Schubert. Schubert to Malt. Malt back to Hunter Bernard. Or that's Schubert, I'm sorry. I'll get it straightened out here in a minute. That's number 4, Owen Malt. He misses a jumper, pulled down by Brody Buchanan. There's another three put up by Keegan Smith, but it's short of the mark. And down with the rebound is Malt. Malt to Bernard. Bernard back to Malt. To White. And that three is put up there by Dylan Schubert. And it's good, and we got a tie game at 5. Trevor Locko from the right corner. And quickly in to grab the rebound is Keegan Smith. Back out to Buchanan. And he's working against Schubert. Around the horn. From Locko to Franson. Back inside to Polson. Back outside to Buchanan. Polson with it now. Over to Buchanan. Buchanan. Locko out of the right corner, and that's too strong. And then for the rebound is Schubert. Schubert gets it to the big boy, Eli Roberts. Schubert takes it down the lane, lays it up and in. And Jeeps have their first lead of the game, 7-5.
There's your run and jump.
Trap you were talking about, Coach.
Boy, they extend their defense way out, don't they?
Yes, they do. Roberts now, he picks up Buchanan. Buchanan lays it up and in. And that ties it up at 7. 4:04 to go here in the first quarter. We got a foul. It looks like it's going to go on Trevor Locko.
Right, foul 3, Trevor Rocco, his first. Team second.
That's a second team foul on the Dragons. And there's another foul. This one's going to be, I think, maybe Gabe Polson. Yep.
Right, foul 0, Gabe Polson, his first. Team third.
And it's a shooting foul, so going to the line to shoot 2 is Christian White. His first shot is up and good. Coach, I think we're at the makings of a really fine ball game here tonight.
I agree.
Second one is up and good. And it's 9-7 Jeeps.
I just hope we don't have tired legs after that double overtime. Here goes your trap, Coach.
Yep. Kick it back out to Franson for 3, and it's good. And the Dragons take a 1-point lead at 10-9. White over to Bernard. Bernard down the lane, kicks it back to White. White looking. Finally gets it up.
I thought it'd be 3 seconds in there, Coach.
It's close.
That's a call you don't
Polson
see much
pulls
anymore.
down the rebound. Got a jump ball, and it's going to go over to South Webster. In the lineup, number 22 is Bryson McClintock, and number 24 is Bo Stevens.
And Coach,
White and Malt come out for the Jeeps.
I think you're right. I don't think Coach Pearson's got out of that chair yet. His assistants have been up.
They're running the open post offense. They're trying to get it to the big boy. And Keegan Smith's done a pretty good job so far. And
Yeah,
there's a big 3 by the big boy. And coming out of there with is Brody Buchanan. And he's got Keegan Smith. But Keegan had a tough pass catch, so he's going to shoot 3 and knock it down. And it's 13-9 Fairland. Keegan seems to be on his game tonight. Pass over to Stevens. Stevens out top to Schubert. Schubert to Bernard. Bernard back to Stevens. Stevens goes baseline, puts up a jumper. A little strong. And pulling down that rebound. Keegan Smith with the Euro step and the lay-in. The Dragons lead 15-9. And 1:49 to go here in the first quarter. Dragons with a 6-point lead. Coach Norm Pearson calls a timeout.
He's not happy with that last Euro step.
Well,
he told the official that was a walk. I don't know.
well, officially it's not.
I'm just not going to say anything. How'd that be?
Dragons shooting it a little better tonight than they did last night in the first quarter.
Yes.
Heck, they had 17 at halftime. They got 15 here, and the first quarter's not even finished.
Yeah, we were not good at all last night.
Nope.
First half.
I guess that's why they played 4 quarters.
That's exactly right. And Brody took over that fourth quarter.
Yeah,
for us.
Bryson McClintock brings it up against Locko. Over to Schubert. Schubert. Back to Hunter, or Bernard Hunter. Hunter Bernard is his name. In the corner to the big boy, Roberts, and he doesn't get it. But boxing out and getting the rebound is Keegan Smith.
That's off his foot. Is that not a kick anymore off the defense? Even if you throw it off their leg?
Coach, I don't know. It's changed so much since me and you were in it. I would have been yelling kickball.
Well, I mean, that's why I ask you.
I don't know.
I have been known to have been wrong a time or two.
Yeah.
Here comes your trap.
Aren't we all? Schubert putting up a long three is Brody Buchanan, and it bounces out of bounds to the South Webster Jeeps. Schubert will then bound to McClintock. McClintock to Bernard. He takes it down, lays it up, and it's in off the glass. Nice shot. There's the trap. Brody Buchanan dribbles out of it. Cross court to Locko. Down in the corner to Franson. Franson with it.
Oh.
And Jeremiah Pfizer has made his appearance for the Dragons.
We missed him on that pick and roll, Coach.
Locko to Franson. We're going to run the pick and roll again. This time it's a pick and pop. And the last second three put up there by Keegan Smith is wide to the right. And so that's going to be the end of the first quarter with your score, Fairland 15 and the South Webster Jeeps 11.
Good flow of the game, Coach.
Yes.
Good flow.
You jump in there anytime you want. I'm about out of breath.
Well, there's not much to say. I mean, it's...
Wow.
You can tell they're two well-coached teams.
Yes.
I mean... They've both been very patient on offense.
Would you expect anything different from these two?
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
All right, back on the floor is Malt, Schubert, White. Number 24 is Bo Stevens, and number 22 is Bryson McClintock. The big boy's taking a break, Coach.
He'll be back.
Yeah, especially if we're able to take one to the rim and lay it up. Franson with it, gets it back to Buchanan. Cross court to Locko, down to Keegan Smith. He's working against Schubert. Back to Locko. Brody Buchanan. He's checked there by Bo Stevens. Buchanan shot just inside the three-point line for a 2-point.
Out of control.
And Keegan Smith is owning the boards tonight.
Come on, Trevor. Pull that one.
That one's off to the right, pulling the rebound down. He pushes it over to Malt. Malt misses a jumper, and Brody Buchanan pulls down the rebound.
Oh, missed that back
man,
door.
Back door cut there. Yes, sir. Buchanan hands off to Laco. Cross court to Smith. Down the corner.
There it is.
To
Put her up
Franson.
there, Cliff.
Franson to Laco in the corner. That three is good. And it's 20-11 Dragons. It's 6:10 to go here in the second quarter. Schubert with it. Over to Stevens. Back to Schubert. Schubert working against Buchanan. And now the right corner is McClintock, and that ball's rebounded by Franson. Oh. Franson takes a shot at a three, and running that down is Gabe Paulson, who tried to hit Franson on a backdoor cut, but it was knocked out of bounds by the Jeeps. Back in the lineup comes Eli Roberts.
And Coach Bryson McClintock, I'm sorry, he made one heck of a play right there. Do you realize that?
Because that was two.
Oh, yeah.
Buchanan through Laco over to Smith. Smith says go back door. Laco for three. In and out. But Franson's there to clean the board. Puts it up and in. And another timeout for the South Webster Jeeps. The Dragons leading 22-11. They've doubled up the Jeeps. And there is 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go here in the first half.
I see the norm that I'm used to down there right now.
Yeah. He's reading the riot act.
Yeah, I got a story about him when we played over at the old high school and you guys were playing Chesapeake. But I'm not going to repeat that story. But I'll just tell you folks at home, it was very colorful.
It was what?
Very colorful.
Colorful. Yeah,
And I was happy to be
some...
standing beside Mr. McConnell at the time. And let's just say our eyes made contact and both of our mouths dropped. It was interesting.
Yeah, we used to go at it. But I'm going to tell you right now, Norm's a good friend of mine now. Probably because we're not doing battle anymore.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, he's just one heck of a daggone basketball coach.
Yes, he is.
You say what you want, but record speaks for itself. He's been a lot of different places.
That was a good call. He went across, and then when he stepped back across, didn't realize it, and it's an over back violation on the Jeeps. Franson will put it in play. Gets it to Polson. Polson to
and 22's pushing right there, Coach.
Yeah, they're physical. Laco with it over on the left side. Gets it out top to Smith. Keegan Smith looking for a pick.
His foot didn't come off the ground. That's not a law.
They're all upset over nothing. And Trevor Laco takes it right to the rim and lays it up and in. Dragons up 24-11. Stevens to McClintock. Gets it to White. White drives to the basket. And as I say, it's knocked out of bounds by the Dragons. And then back into the lineup comes Schubert and Bernard. White to inbound the ball. Schubert puts up a long three, and it's very short. Taken out of the air by Gabe Polson. Brody Buchanan going to the rack, and he's called, or there's been a foul called, and that foul is going to be on Christian White.
Foul 2, Christian White.
That's his first, team's first. And going to the line to shoot two, Brody Buchanan. His first one is on the way, and it is good. 25-11. Second shot on the way, and it's good. Dragons lead by 15, 26-11. Eli Roberts with it. He gets it over to Malt. Malt to White. White to Bernard. Bernard back to Malt, to White. White takes it to the baseline. Now they got it down inside to the big boy, and he lays it up and in, and that's going to be a foul on Keegan Smith.
Basketball Roberts. Dragon by 13, Keegan Smith is first. Team first.
Going to the line to complete the three-point play is Eli Roberts, and both players got a little bit of a warning. They must have had a jaw at each other there.
Not Keegan. Not Keegan.
Yes, Keegan. Love him, but he is, let's say, this will use the word intense.
Very. Well, Gabe Polson and Keegan have both guarded Eli Robertson. Really done a really daggone good job on it.
Yeah. Is that his first basket?
Yeah, it is.
Roberts' free throw is in and out. Rebounded by Polson. Buchanan down the right side. Pulls up for the jumper. In and out. Roberts grabs the rebound. He gets it over to White. White down to Bernard. Long three by Eli Roberts is good.
That was from downtown.
Yes, it was. And they cut the lead down to 10. Cliff Franson for three. Boys, I'm going to tell you, Cliff Franson starts getting hot. You got Keegan that's hot. Brody Buchanan. That pass, Schubert saved it from going out of bounds. And they're trying to get it inside to the big boy again. And we got a foul. This time they're going to call that one on Cliff Franson.
Right foul 12, Cliff Franson, his first. Team second.
And back to the line to shoot two is Eli Roberts. His first shot is on the way, and it bounces off the back of the rim. After making that three, he might be too close, Coach. Second shot is good.
Well, anybody that's that size that can step outside and hit a 24-foot shot like that.
29-17. Dragons lead by 12. Polson. Over to Smith. Back to Polson, out top to Franson. Franson. He hands off to Smith. Smith gets it down inside to Franson. He lays it up and in. A nice pass, nice catch, and nice shot right there. Bernard with it. Bernard in the lane, pulls up, shoots, and it's off the rim.
Got a box out, boys.
Bernard runs down the rebound. Malt, White, he gets it inside, and an easy lay-in for Eli Roberts. 31-19. And that blocking foul is on Christian White. That's his second team foul, number 2 in the quarter with 1:40 to go here in the half. Paulson from Smith. Having off his foot, he went and got it. That's a good call. It's definitely over and back violation. There's one thing about Gabe, he doesn't get rattled too often, does he?
He's very calm, cool, and collected.
Yes, he is. White over to Malt. Malt to Schubert. Schubert, they finally get it down inside of Roberts, puts up the shot, hits the fadeaway jumper. That's a pretty shot. And
Coach,
the Jeeps have cut it down to 10, 31-21.
He's got all their points this quarter.
Wow.
All of them.
Franson.
Nice pass.
Oh, nice pass down inside. Gabe Paulson. Left unguarded. Franson pulls down the rebound. That was a great move. Head fake, shot fake by Brody Buchanan. Got the defender in the air. And that foul goes on number 22, Bryson McClintock. And going to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play, Brody Buchanan. Dragons lead by 14. The shot is up and good, and make it 15, 36-21. Malt with it, over to White. White down back into the left corner to Malt. Malt back up top to Bernard. Bernard to White. They're looking for the big boy down inside, and they get it to him. And he's going to shoot another fadeaway jumper. This one's too strong. And Cliff Franson with another rebound. Windex has come to play. There we go, 5 seconds to go. Somebody's got to put it up. And it's going to be Franson for 3, in and out. And that's the end of the first half. Your Dragons, 36, and the South Webster Jeeps, 21. And a really good offensive performance by the Dragons here in the first half.
Excellent. Let me get some numbers here.
Okay. I know you'll take care of that.
Dragons split spot tickets in the foyer, going into the third quarter.
What are they doing? Split the pot?
Oh, I wasn't even listening, Coach. I got to be honest with you.
You guys hear me? Everyone hear me? Any former or current player, coach, or trainer that has worked with Coach Pete, please come down here to the baseline, please.
Somebody's got the winning number. I don't know.
All right, hold on just a second.
We got a little interview going on down
We're
here.
going to have him up here in a minute.
Okay.
All right, Coach, I got some numbers here. We can go through those real
Okay.
quick. Let's
Lay
start
them
out.
on us there.
All right, start with the Jeeps. Hunter Bernard has 2. Dylan Schubert has 5. Christian White has 4. And Eli Roberts has 10. Now, Eli did not score anything in the first half,
Coach Pete had no idea.
but he scored all 10 of their points in the second quarter.
Third quarter starts. But about a month ago, we organized, we recognized and understand that Coach Pete broke a monumental record here as the head basketball coach. So all of us decided that today, on February 8th, we're going to break time. go through some stats here for Coach Speed's records. His girls' record of 62-20, won one OVC title, one sectional title. A boys' record of 260-88, 8 OVC titles.
What is that?
Now 9 OVC titles, 10 sectional titles, 5 district titles, 1 regional title, and what could have been 2 regional titles if it weren't for COVID. Coach Speed overall has won 337 games here in county. And as you can see here, everyone showing up, the love and support that we have for him, I feel like he deserves that back. Not only is he a great coach, great mentor, great son, great husband, he's even better for him. So I just want to congratulate you, Coach, from all of us. We've got a plaque here for you. Thank you for everything, Coach.
Must be former players or something.
Lots of former players down there, Coach. Okay, let's finish up for us real
All
quick.
right, here we go for the
All right.
Dragons.
Windex has got 10. Keegan Smith has got 10. Trevor Locko's got 5. Gabe Polson's got 2. And I don't think I wrote Brody's down here. Let me look here. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, he's got 9. And that's 36 for us and 21 for them. So we are we're good there. And we're going to have a guest up here, I reckon. It was the fellow that was down there on the floor. He's a big YouTuber. His name is Kevin Walsh.
The guy in the green jacket?
Well, he's supposed to come up and talk to us. We'll see if he does or not. Coach Gorby said he was coming up, so we will see. Maybe not.
Well,
I don't know. We'll just sit
that's all
here.
right. We're talking enough for.
We'll just sit here and for just a second, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You guys ready? Okay.
Oh,
Coach,
are we done?
we're here. Let's get over
Okay,
here and get our
great.
stools here. All right.
Hey.
Just right there in the, hey, son, you're right there. Rose between two thorns, okay? We're the old guys.
And
Hey,
and what's your name?
this is Kevin
Kevin
Walsh
Walsh?
right here. Yes.
Kevin
Jack Harris. Glad to meet you.
Jack, thanks so much for having me on. What's the shirt right here? What is this?
Old Codgers.
Old Codger, older Cod.
We've been around here a long time. I've
His
been
daughter
here.
put that moniker on us.
No, my sister. See?
sister,
See?
okay.
Is that right? Oh, well, see why we call the Codgers? Because we have to take our focus factor quite often just to
Yeah.
stay with
I'll
it.
forget your name before you leave.
That's good. Good.
What was it again?
It's
Kevin
Ke-
Walsh.
Kevin. Oh,
You got
okay.
it. You got it.
Kevin.
You got it. Oh, man.
Tell us a little about yourself, Kevin.
Yeah. So,
Wait,
gosh,
hold on.
where do I
You got
start?
6 minutes, bro.
Oh, where do I even start? So a little bit about myself. I live in Columbus, Ohio, so I drove 2.5 hours to come down here.
Yes, you did.
Because I've heard great things about this basketball team. So I do high school coverage. I cover high school football, high school basketball.
Kevin.
Yeah.
You missed it last night. son.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Oh,
What
brother.
was it? Double overtime? Is that what it was?
Oh, this rivalry
It was a
game, Hall of
classic.
Fame.
The Dragons trailed for 3.5 quarters. Tied it up.
Wait, they were down.
Yeah.
double
the whole
digits.
game.
Double digits?
Double digits in the third quarter.
Okay, so what player kind of led the comeback then?
Brody Buchanan scored 17 points in the fourth quarter. That was all we scored. And that tied the game.
Wait, so he hadn't scored the first 3 quarters?
Well,
Oh,
Maybe free throws or?
no, remember he scored 21 in the second, well, including the overtimes in the second half, he had 21. So
I think he had 7 at halftime.
7 or 8, something, yeah.
And so I heard you guys are playing them again though, right? Chesapeake? And,
Wednesday.
So that got rescheduled or something?
Got rescheduled from a snow day we had. So the gym down there's a little smaller, and I went to school there.
No way.
Well, 40 years ago.
Hey,
So,
so wait, hopefully your heart though is for the Dragons, right?
brother, I've been here 35
All right,
years.
good.
I bleed green. Yeah, there's no question about that.
Good.
But I'm sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt you, but
No,
you go ahead.
I love hearing about that because like all the guys they were saying, dude, you should have came to the game last night, and it just worked out. Where I happened to be in Cleveland last night covering.
Wow.
Where was I? I was. Yeah, a
Put
lot of
some miles
lot
on the car.
I'm saying I'm going to be getting an oil change here soon. But yeah, so I was up in Cleveland. I covered St. Edward against St. Ignatius.
Oh, wow.
Which is a big game. Ignatius should be one of the best teams in Division I this year. But I figured I got to come see two of the best teams that will have a chance to be at states this year. So like Fairland right here, Division V, will have a chance to be in Dayton.
I'm going to tell you what, we got two great coaches here. You know, Coach Pearson was down there at Chesapeake for a long time, and Coach, how many wins does that man have?
He's got over 700, and he's chasing the record. The record is, I think it was a coach from Middletown. I'm not sure, but it's like 821 or something like that, and he's either close. He's real close to. I think the last I saw, he had like 792.
So what is the record? What record is he? What record?
It's all-time wins in Ohio.
All-time wins in
Ohio.
the state of Ohio, any division.
But I'm going to tell you, back in the day when we weren't in this building, we were in the other building. It was a middle school. You should have seen this guy and Coach Pearson go at it.
Yeah, we had our battles.
I can only imagine.
We're very close friends now.
Good. Once you're done, once you're retired, right, and then you can be friends.
We've done golfing together and stuff. We let that stuff behind us.
That's good. What was your favorite? Give me your favorite game that you were against him in.
Against him?
Yeah.
91?
They were, yeah, and well, I think it was after the 91 team, but they were. Matter of fact, they had a basketball had 18-0 on it because they thought they were going to beat us in the last game of the season, and we got them down there, and we ruined their perfect season. So that was probably one of the biggest wins against him.
Oh, that's got to feel good. I can only imagine.
Yeah, but here's what you need to know about this guy.
What do I need to know?
Not only did he coach basketball here, he was the head football coach, and he brought the spread offense to this whole tri-state area.
Yeah.
He changed this area.
No, he changed this area in football.
Yeah, it was a primary
Wing
Woody
tee.
Hayes, 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
And
I love it.
I was watching. I've been watching ESPN and the NFL and everything, and I said, man, I think we can do that. And I had the athletes that bought into it, and they were fantastic. We went 9-1 the first 2 years, and the first year we made it to the state playoffs for the first time in school history, and we had to play Iron. And if you know anything about high school football.
I went and covered Ironton. I covered them during the regular season, and then I saw them at the state championship. And I'll be honest, it's a different breed there in Ironton.
We played them. We tied them until halftime here. We played them here this year, and we were even with them at halftime. And in the second half, they just
6-0, I think it was.
Yeah, they took over.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what kind of a teacher this guy is. So I'm asking, we're running out of trips formation sitting over at Marshall University, Coach. I don't know if you remember this. He's eating peanuts. He pulls out the peanuts and he goes, all right. Now, here's my one receiver, my two, my three, and here's what we're going to do. And he's drawing me what we're going to do.
With peanuts.
With peanuts. Yeah.
Dude, those are the stories that I love to hear.
Well,
I tell you one that it was great. I was watching Minnesota Vikings, and they got a flanker over here on the left. It was just a regular pro offense with an I backfield. And they ran like an ISO 7, faked it to the tailback, and then faked a handoff to the flanker coming around for a reverse, and then ran a screen pass to that tailback to the left. And I said, I think we can do that. And doggone it, we did it.
So you had the athletes to make the change.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you make the change, like you build your team around
the
style of
head coach
offense.
now was my quarterback back then. And
yeah, he was up here.
yeah,
actually, there he
that's
is
him
right there.
Former
Mike Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
former quarterback right
He's
there?
a quarterback.
Awesome.
But he doesn't sing like the other one.
No. Doesn't have the right vocal cords there. Oh, that's great. I love it. I love
Tell
it.
him about
He's a
Michael's
great
record. His 2
Michael
years.
went 9-1 his first year and made it to the state playoffs, and then turned around and went, what, 9-2 again? Or 9-1?
Yeah.
And made it to the playoffs, and we lost to West Muskingum in the first first playoff game. But there he is, gone 9-1,
Coach,
2 years in a row.
Taking all this guy's time. We got to go.
Oh, we got to get back to this game. It's going to be a great second half. Appreciate you, gentlemen.
I'm sorry to take all your time.
Oh,
Kevin,
you guys are
you
amazing.
come back, you're welcome anytime.
Oh, I appreciate that.
We'll have a
Thank you
blast.
so much.
Come back next year. We'll do football game. That's even more
Yeah.
fun.
Let's do it. You guys are going to take down Ironton, right?
We'll see. Thank you, brother.
All right, it's going to be South Webster's ball here. Start the third quarter. And an inbound to McClintock. McClintock and Stevens back in the lineup. And get it over to Bernard. Bernard tries to get it inside to Eli Robertson. He's fouled. That's Keegan Smith with his second foul. Well, that boy's a whole head taller than Keegan.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a tough assignment. And they get it down inside to him. The little baby hook is in and out. And he gets the rebound. But Buchanan ties him up. And we've got a jump ball, and that's going to go over to the Dragons.
Nice play by Brody. And, Coach, that was Kevin Walsh. He's got a huge YouTube following.
He seems like a very personable young man, I'll tell you. I think he loved our stories.
Well, you know, realize we could sit up here all day.
Yeah, we could.
We could tell him a story about going to the river. He'd probably like it. Oh, you know, we do have a lot of stories. You know that?
Yeah. Well, we've been in it for quite a while, Bub. This is what, our fifth year or fourth?
Fifth year, and you think of all the things that we've done together over the years.
Yeah. Laco with it. He gets it in the corner to Franson for three. It's off the rim, but Franson goes and gets his own rebound. Out, and he's going to try it again. This time, he misses again, but Roberts pulls down that rebound. McClintock to Stevens. Stevens back out top to Roberts. In the corner to McClintock. Over to Schubert. Schubert to Bernard. Bernard back to McClintock. Stevens with the jumper. Up. No good. Too strong, but rebounded there by Bernard. Bernard with it. Trying to get it down inside to Roberts. But I'm telling you,
Keegan's got to front him, though, when it gets right there. He's got to front him.
Stevens lays it up and in. Nice pass from Roberts to Stevens. And it's 36-23.
Coach, they're in a little zone here. They're going to trap in the corners out. Looks like a 2-3.
Uh-oh, Laco wide open for three, and that's too strong. Stevens pulls that rebound down. Bernard to Schubert. Schubert to Roberts. Roberts in the right corner, cross court. Three, and that's knocked out of bounds by Fairland.
That's a good call.
Yes. Schubert inbounds to Roberts for three. And
nice
going to get the rebound is McClintock, and he's fouled there. I think that foul is going to be on Trevor Laco. That's his second foul and his second team foul here in the third quarter. 5:43 to go. Dragons leading by 13 and going to the line to shoot two. Number 22, Bryson McClintock. The first shot is up and good.
Nice little smooth shot. I said a nice little smooth shot.
Yeah. Second shot is good as well. And Brody Buchanan brings it up for the Dragons. They're in a 1-3-1,
yep,
Coach.
They're going to trap in the corners.
They're going to trap. And Got to have a two-guard front.
There we go.
The backside pass to Laco. And he's tied up there, and the ball's taken away by Eli Roberts. Roberts with it. He's working against. Takes the jumper. It's in and out. And Buchanan pulls that rebound down. In the corner, Laco for three, and it's good. Dragons up 14, 39-25. 4:54 on a running clock. Schubert to Stevens. Stevens to Bernard. Bernard with it out top. Over to Stevens. Cross court to McClintock.
Keegan's got to stay in front of him.
And that pass is wide of the mark and goes out of bounds to the Dragons. Buchanan cross court to Laco. Laco down in the corner to Franson. Franson to Buchanan. And out of the corner for three. Rebounded by Paulson. Over to Buchanan.
But 22's doing a little jawing out there,
Yeah.
Brody.
Bryce McClintock, that's his first foul, and the team's first foul here in the third quarter. Franson inbounded from the side, out to Buchanan. Buchanan cross court to Laco. Laco. There you go. Franson for three. It's off the mark. McClintock pulls it down, gets it out to Bernard. Bernard to the big boy. He lays it up and in, and he's fouled on the play. Bucket's good. That foul is on Trevor Laco. That's his third foul. And we're going to see Roberts. His free throw is good. Big boy's pretty tough, isn't he?
He's, yes, he is.
He's got a nice touch for a kid 6'8". Down the corner, Laco. Buchanan. Laco for three, and it's off the mark. To Franson with the rebound. Went up to get the rebound and shot it. Oh, in one jump. And he's fouled on that shot, so the bucket's good.
Who's that foul on, Coach?
That foul was on they got number 12. I don't see a 12 out there.
Well, I missed it because I didn't hear Coach Ward.
I didn't either.
Jerry, do you know who that last foul was on?
We don't.
No, I didn't see that.
They've still got Franson's foul up there. Bernard puts up a three, and Brody Buchanan pulls the rebound down. Laco back to Buchanan.
There's a diagonal pass.
Yeah. Franson misses the jumper. Had a good look at it.
Perfect offense there, Coach.
Right. Moved the ball, no dribbling. Roberts for three from way back. And that cuts the lead down to 11. Roberts is playing a heck of a ball game. Laco in the corner to Smith. Back to Laco. Out to Franson. Puts up a three. And it's good. Lead goes back to 14. 45-31. 2:04 to go here in the third quarter. Schubert working against Locko. Gets it out front to Stevens. To Bernard in the corner to Roberts. And this one's off the mark. And Buchanan comes out there with it. And there's a lay-in by Franson.
Beautiful pass right there, Coach.
Yes. Good job by Brody keeping his wits about it. Locko against Schubert. Schubert puts up a jumper, and it's good from the foul line.
That's a nice little shot.
Yes. Locko down to Polson. Polson out to Buchanan. Buchanan being guarded there by Schubert. And off the spin dribble, Brody Buchanan knocks one down from about 12 feet. That pass intercepted by Polson. Buchanan puts it up and in. And the Dragons go up by 18, 51-33. And we got a timeout called again by Coach Norm Person. Well, that's a nice little spin move there by Brody.
And he did that right on Eli Roberts, too. That's what's more impressive. By the way, I don't think we managed, but Willie Stamage is down there. He's been doing the game, too.
Oh, yeah, Willie.
We saw him
down
before
there
the game.
underneath
Took
the
a
basket
picture.
next to Wyatt.
Yep.
He is, he's been covering the Dragons for a few years now.
Yeah, we saw him up at the state tournament last year, remember?
Right. He does a great job, too.
He does. You know, really, all these people were surrounded with us all do good jobs. You realize that? All these people that come around surrounded, they all really do good jobs.
Yes.
I mean, you think about it. You got Mike that was here last night. You got Willie here tonight.
And
You got Kevin that was here. I mean, Kevin's got a...
They love it. You know they love it.
Well, we love it. That's why we're
Yeah.
here.
Malt back in the game. Malt to Bernard. And White's back in the game. Christian White. Drives, he's looking, gets it to Roberts. Roberts puts up the baseline jumper, and it's good.
Nice shot.
He's getting quite a total there, isn't he?
Yeah.
He has 18 points. And Buchanan knocks down another one. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Dragons leading 53-35. Man, we're seeing some really good basketball.
Yes, we have.
I don't know if the Dragons can play any better against such a quality team. Maybe they did last night.
The last 1.5 quarters,
Yeah.
we played lights out.
Yep.
Well, I want to look and see how many Eli Roberts has. Didn't score any in the first quarter. Let's see, 2, 4. See, he had 10, 12, 14. He's got 18 points on it.
That's what it says on the scoreboard.
Huh.
I look up there.
Oh, you don't trust me, huh?
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
That's all right. They're probably right, and I'm probably wrong. Just be honest.
No, you're right on it, brother. Yeah. Christian White inbounds for the Jeeps for the fourth and final quarter. He gets it to Malt. It's Owen Malt. Over to Bernard. Looking inside for Roberts. Malt with it, cross court to Bernard. He puts up a three, and it's in and out. But the big boy's there for the putback, and he lays it in, and he's fouled. And that foul is probably going to go on, yes, that's Cliff Franson. That's his second foul. Team's first, and at the line, Eli Roberts puts it up and in.
And Coach, everything around this team goes through him.
Yes, he has now got 21. Locko with it, brings it across court, gets it to Polson. Polson back out top to Franson. Keegan Smith with it.
There's a nice pass.
Back door. Gabe Polson. Nice cut to the basket and finishes with the right hand. Bernard to Roberts. Roberts back out top to Bernard. He stepped on the sideline when he saved that ball. So it's out of bounds to the Dragons. Dragons up 55-38, 7:02 to go here in the game. Franson inbounds to Buchanan. Buchanan with the right hand. It's off the mark. And quickly down court is Malt to Bernard.
Who was that?
Bernard. Three by Franson is short. And pulling the rebound down is Roberts. Roberts to White. White to Malt. Malt puts up a three. It's too strong. And pulling the rebound down is Windex. Cliff Franson. And Coach, it looks like they've gone back to man.
Well, you got 15 points to make up? Yeah, you need to.
Whoa. And there's another shot by Dave Polson. Good to see him being aggressive to the basket, Coach. There's a three by White. It's off the mark. But coming out there with it is Bernard. Bernard back to Schubert. Schubert to White. White back to Schubert. Inside.
Oh, nice play. Nice.
Nice cut to the basket by Eli Roberts. He caught in midair and laid it up and in.
That was sweet, Coach.
Yep. He's a nice player. Polson with it. Gets it over to Keegan Smith. Dragons seem to be a little bit more deliberate this time down, Coach.
Well, we got to be patient on offense. Oh, missed.
Now we got a foul there on Schubert. Across the arm.
Oops.
Team foul 3, Dylan Schubert, his first. Immerse.
Each team has one team foul here in the fourth quarter. Who came in there, Coach? I heard the
22.
Oh, McClintock.
Oh.
That pass is intercepted by that's Bernard. In the quarter to McClintock. And they've got Brody Buchanan on him down there.
Well, that's because Keegan got stuck down at the other end. That's the reason.
Windex brings down another one. That's the old Gypsy do. How do you do? Nice bucket by Buchanan. And he pulls that rebound down. On a missed shot by Bernard. Brody really liked that, that 2 points.
Coach, watch this replay. Watch
Here
this.
we
Watch
go.
this. Boom, he got fouled right there. 22 grabbed him going through the lane.
Coming down to the 4-minute mark here in the quarter. Buchanan goes in strong again, and he's fouled again. This time the foul is going to be on McClintock.
Lead foul 22, Bryson McClintock. His second, team second.
Brody Buchanan at the line. First shot is up and short.
Bend those knees, Brody. He didn't have any knee bend. Coach, remember what I told you at the beginning of the game? I hope that, you know, with that double overtime last night, we didn't get tired legs.
Well, I sure wish I had his energy, though. Second shot is short.
Oof.
Roberts pulls that rebound down. McClintock over in the corner, Bernard, back to Roberts. Going to put up a long three. It's off the mark. And McClintock.
That's going to be on Locko.
And
just fourth.
Is that Locko? Yep. That's going to be number 4, Trevor Locko. And in the lineup comes Jeremy Pfizer after this second shot. Oh, no, it's out of bounds. Yeah, it was on the rebound. It's the Dragons' second team foul of the quarter. Stevens, McClintock, Bernard. And nice jumper there by McClintock. And pulling rebound down is Smith. Dragons very deliberate here. Got it down to 3-minute mark. With Franson with it. Looks like trying to double team. Oh, we had a wide open.
Oh, no, he blew that one. Whew.
Dragons lead by 15, 59-44 over the 16-1 South Webster Jeeps.
Coach, they're a good team, and we're playing well.
They're going to make a long tournament run.
I can see why they won as many games as they have.
Yes. They're in the lower division of the SOC, and they are going to make a run. I would say they're in at least Division 6, maybe even 7.
There's a foul right there. Arm all the way across the body.
He says, you want to see that shot again? That ball knocked away by Franson, and in the corner, Roberts.
Was that 2 or 3, Coach?
3.
Wow.
He's
on
done it
fire.
all for the Jeeps tonight.
Could have called foul right there.
Probably.
Wow.
I don't think they were in good position to see it. Franson, the inbound for the Dragons. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Out top to Keegan Smith. Over to Buchanan. They're going to double team everywhere. And that foul is on Bryson.
Foul 22, Bryson McClintock. His third, team third.
And, Coach, this is what they got to do. They've got to lengthen the game. They got to foul. And they still have two to give.
2 to give, yep. There's another foul on McClintock. And
that's he's done. Isn't he? Oh, that's his fourth.
That's
okay.
His fourth.
Well, I've given somebody else one of his fouls.
Well, I think I've been pronouncing his name wrong the whole game.
It's McClintock.
Yeah, not McClintock.
That's okay. Hey,
yeah.
we're a couple old guys.
John Wayne on the mind there.
There we go.
Trevor Locko back out top. Here comes the double team. Brody Buchanan splits it. Dribbles back out top. And there's number 5 on McClintock.
And Brody's going to be going to the line for 2.
Yep, team foul number 5. And in the lineup comes Christian White.
And, Coach, that kid played, McClintock, he played hard tonight.
Yes, he did. He got a pretty little shot, too. Let's see how Brody's legs are now. He missed his last 2. That was good.
I'm sure his dad was over in the corner telling him bend his legs and follow through.
Second shot, it's good as well. And the Dragons lead by 16, 63-47. Minute and a half to go here. There's a long one by White. And on the rebound down was Windex again. There's a layup by Brody Buchanan. Buchanan's up to 23 points now.
Now, Coach, if we're going to give us a layup, we're going to take it.
Well, sure.
We're not going to run the clock. We're just going to go take that layup.
Roberts, another long one.
Almost.
And that one's out, and Windex comes away with it again. And we got a jump ball. I think Windex got hit in the head.
It's getting a little physical.
Yeah, he's holding his head there.
Okay, I think Coach Pearson has called off the dogs.
Yeah, he's emptied the bench. Into the lineup now is number 10, Cole Bennett. Number 24, Bo Stevens. Number 13, Brighton Burton. And Coach Speed reciprocates by emptying his bench.
And, Coach, we've got the 2 Smith brothers in there.
Is that right?
That's right. So we're going to let Kenyon and Keegan play a little bit of high school basketball together. Let's get Kujak a shot.
There's Kujak. Back to Keegan.
He's going to get his brother a shot.
Yeah. And long outlet to Bernard, and he lays it up and in. 20 seconds to go.
Just run a little screen. Let's get Kujak. I don't know if Kujak scored this year. He's been sick. We want to get him get shots. Call that his grandson.
I think that's going to be it, Coach. 3, 2, 1. There it is. The final. Dragons 65. And the South Webster Jeeps 49. And a very impressive 16-point victory for the Dragons, handing the South Webster Jeeps only their 2nd loss of the season.
Well, Coach Pearson, and they're going to win some games.
Oh, yeah, they're going to make a nice run in the tournament, I guarantee it. That Roberts kid's for real. I think he ended up with
26.
26.
Well, at least that's what I have.
Yep.
I could be wrong. Okay, Coach.
All right, you got the final numbers
Well,
for us,
almost
Coach?
2, 4, 6, 8,
All right.
12. Yeah, I missed one somewhere. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12. I've missed one somewhere for them. It's a foul shot someplace. I own it. Okay. Here we go. Scoring for South Webster. Number 24, Bo Stevens had 2. Bryson McClintock had 2. Hunter, I don't know, Bernard, I don't know. Barnard, 6.
No, Bernard.
Well, we got to say it right.
That's what Missy sent up was B-E-R.
Okay.
I know on the sheet it said B-A-R.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Dylan Schubert had 8. Christian White finished with 4. And Coach Eli Roberts finished with 26. He had 10 in the first half and 16 in the second.
Wow.
And everything runs through them. I mean.
Yep. He's a fine player, I'll tell you
All
that.
right. Gabe Polson had 6. And, Coach, that one shot he had that was so – well, we had a Jerry, do we have the replay back there of Polson's shot? The replay of Polson's shot. Can you pull that up? The one he came like – well, I'll tell you why I said because he looked like Cornbread Maxwell. Now, you know who Cornbread Maxwell is. That was a patent shot that he used to shoot for the Celtics all the time.
Right.
So I'm going to start calling Gabe Cornbread.
You know where Cornbread played?
Centenary.
Where?
Centenary?
I thought he played for.
I don't know. He played for the Celtics, but I thought he played for like Centenary or somebody
I
like
thought
that.
he played for like University of North Carolina,
Greensboro or something.
or Charlotte, or Greensboro,
Well, you know what?
something like that.
We got Google. We'll ask Siri here in a minute. All right. Gabe Polson had 6. Trevor Locko had 8. Keegan Smith had 10. Coach, all his were in the first half. He started out like gangbusters.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Cliff Franzen, Mr. Windex had 18.
Wow.
And Brody Buchanan finished with 23, and that gave us a total of 65.
Wow.
And,
Very
you know, I wish we had somebody here to keep deflections and rebounds and assists and all that good stuff for us, but.
Well, we'll let the coach watch film, and he can decide.
That's right. Hey, let's talk a little bit about this coming week.
Right. That's a
Tuesday,
big one coming up.
we drive down to the Berg.
Right.
Wednesday, we're going to head back down to Chesapeake, and that'll be a great game again, I think.
The Dragons now go where? To
we go to the Berg.
no, I'm talking about record.
Oh,
They go to 18-4.
No. You're looking at the girls, Coach.
Oh, I am.
Oh, so you're going to have to move some of these papers around.
Yeah, I know it.
Wait a minute. Did you even get the new one?
Yeah, I got it here somewhere.
All right. Well, we got about 10 million papers up here. That's why I'm asking you. Here.
Anyway.
It'll say boys up there at the top. Here it is. You had it right in front of you.
Oh, there we go. 19-1.
Yeah. 19-1. We're going to go to 8-0 at home.
8-0.
Coach Speed's now got 338 and 109.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Anyway, let's finish.
I'll tell you, I was really impressed with the way they played the game tonight.
Hey.
They played against a quality opponent. And last night they played against a quality opponent and didn't look that good until
Second half.
it counted the most.
That's right. Now, we're going to kind of hang here. I assume that Coach Speed will come up.
He was doing an interview down there with our halftime guest a second ago.
Well, I
So-
told him he could come back up, Coach. We could probably whip another couple stories up for him. He seemed to like those.
That's a long drive from Cleveland all the way back down to here.
Yeah.
I know Mike said last night he'd put 2,500 miles on his
Right. He was.
this basketball season.
Yeah, he went up to Cleveland last night.
And Willie is
Willie Stemage, we got him.
he's in is he Columbus? Can't remember if he's Columbus or
I think
Dayton.
he's just. I thought he was just south of Columbus, but I don't
Maybe.
know. I could be wrong. I don't remember. Anyway, let's finish this week. So we got our games at Berg and then at Chesapeake. Now,
All right.
for those of you, like Coach Gorby said, there's going to be one whale of a game Monday night down at the Ironton High School.
Let me say something right now, because whenever I say something like that, it always gets interpreted as being a curse word. You said whale of a game, not what other people might think you said.
Oh, well, I didn't even think about it. W-H-A-L-E.
I know it. I said this guy was just funning with us, funning, and they took that the wrong way.
Well, people that know me know who I am and how I am, and they wouldn't think anything about it. So, you know what? W-H-A-L-E, just to make sure everybody.
Whale.
Whale of a game, yeah. Of course, you know, with our Appalachian accents, people may think that's something else.
I know it. I know it.
But it's okay. Anyway, like I said, Monday, huge game down there, and I figure there'll be some green down there to watch that game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if Ironton could knock them off,
it's over.
It's over. You know, we got it anyway. It's a share, but it would be nice to be outright.
If they were to beat Ironton, then the Dragons, to win it outright, would have to beat Chesapeake again at Chesapeake, which will be a tall task.
Yes.
Because it's hold serve, and you'll get part of the championship.
Yes. Now let's talk about girls real quick, since we can.
Okay.
If the girls make it to, what did he say? Was it the district round? We have to go to Lakota East, down around Cincinnati.
Right.
I believe that's what Coach Gorby said, right?
I think that was that the regionals?
I thought he said it was the
district.
I thought he said it was a district.
Oh my!
I thought he said, but he said it was easier to get.
The district is here, and then the second round.
I thought that's what I
think you're right.
Our quarterfinals is here, and then the semifinals is there, and the finals is there, I think, to get to regional. I thought that's what he said.
He said it was a better drive than Zanesville. So
well, Zanesville's a lot of two-lane road.
Yes.
I think it's off 75. So.
Right.
Well, as long as it, you know, go up 32, hit the bypass, and then hit 75, it wouldn't be too bad, I don't think.
Well, I can tell everybody this. You will make sure that everybody knows all you got to do is follow Dave Carroll on Facebook, and Dave Carroll will make a post and let you know what time, where, and probably how to get there.
Well, maybe not. But anyway, and there'll probably be somebody there that you and I know if we make the trip. Isn't that how it happens everywhere we go?
Yeah. Seems like it.
You got any shout-outs? You didn't shout out tonight.
I didn't have any shout-outs tonight, but
was Pegster? I thought I saw Pegster here earlier.
Yeah, she's here. She was here, and I'd like to shout out to our buddy Doc Wiley, Dr. Ireland Wiley. And I want to say something right now, Doc. Me and you got to go get on that golf course soon.
You sure you want to play with him?
Well, I know he'll burn me up probably, but that's all right. He's a good dude to be around. And
did you know whose place I took when I started teaching?
Huh? What?
Do you know whose place I took when I started teaching?
I'll tell you, he's a good dude.
Yeah, he is. And I graduated with his son, Steve.
Man.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he looks fit.
You know Steve Wiley. It's up here. Has Wiley Travel and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's his son.
Right.
You knew that. Let's look and see if we got anybody coming up here. I'm sure he'll send somebody up.
Well,
I would hope. Well, I'm sure they're celebrating a little bit.
Kevin Walsh is still down there. I see him down there.
Yeah.
Looks like he's talking to.
That looks like the Thacker boy from Chesapeake.
Might be.
I believe it is.
He's had several down there from other schools come to talk to him.
Oh, let's say hello to the Susan Street gang down in Proctorville. Got a text from, I think it was Crawdad. And,
I just saw Crawdad walk out here a minute ago.
Anyway, they said they would be watching. I'm sure they were watching the girls' game. But Susan Street gang starting on the corner there with Mark and Joyce Root. And then next door to the mayor, Wes and Judy Shepard. Moving right next door to them is Crawdaddy, Mr. and Mrs. and his children, along with further on down, about 2/3 of the way down, Rusty Smith, Krista Smith, Baisley, Amelia, and their kids, Micaiah. Sometimes I pronounce that wrong. Micaiah.
Micaiah?
She knows who I'm talking about. Yeah, Micaiah. And then there's Braylon and that's Rusty's son, and his grandchildren, Micaiah, and he's got little Raya now, and
Now, I got a question.
Clay.
I got a question for you.
Right.
You can remember all these names, but you can't remember what you had for lunch yesterday.
Hey, when you know, we don't have to tell everybody my age, but I'm telling you, brother, when you hit a certain age, sometimes you can't remember your own middle name.
Well, let's get this guy in here. Two
All
nights
righty.
in a row. Hey, you're looking a little better. You're looking a little better tonight than we. Y'all, yeah, you're putting us to shame. Wait a minute. Let me get Coach's cord from over in front of you.
There we go.
He'll trip over for the 19th time if we don't.
Well, Coach, I'm telling you, the difference between tonight and last night is night and day. You played a complete four-quarter game.
Yeah.
Started off just absolutely, you look great tonight. I mean, on both ends of the court.
Thank you.
And the Roberts kid's a real deal.
Oh gosh, yeah.
He had 23.
He's good. I thought we did a
or
good job on him
26. He had
defensively.
26.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a
But-
question.
Yep.
You had Polson on him at first. Why did you change him and Keegan? Any reason particular?
Yeah, I think it was at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, you all had.
We didn't want Gabe picking up another foul. Like, I think he had one already.
Uh-huh.
We didn't want to pick one up late in the quarter, so we threw Keegan on him, and Keegan was doing
Well,
a
I'm
good
gonna
job.
tell you
They had
this.
Brody on him there in
Yeah.
the last quarter.
Yeah,
Well, they
yeah,
switched
they
off.
switched.
They
'cause-
switched.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, he did not like anybody touching him.
No. Yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah.
But he's a great player.
Oh my gosh,
kid's
he's
a
so
great
good.
player.
He's
Yeah.
so good. Really is.
Must be nice to look out there and see you got a 6'8" kid.
Yeah.
They can
Yeah.
shoot it from 30 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's phenomenal. He really is. I mean, he's so good. I mean, I don't think anybody can really.
They're going to make a
hard to
good
guard.
run. What division are they in? Are they in
six?
six?
I think they're in 6.
Well, I'm going to tell you, they're going to make a run in that tournament.
6 or 7. Yeah, if they play well, they very easily end up in the Final Four.
Right.
They're solid.
They're good, but I was teasing Coach about you beat his nemesis again there tonight.
That's right.
And
What did Norm say to you when you shook hands down there?
He said, "Is Coach Harris here?" And I said, "No." He said, "Oh my gosh, thank goodness." He's scared of you, Coach. He don't want any part of it.
Now, I talked to him earlier, and he said he was feeling great. And
Yeah. Still going.
Yeah. I said, man, your hair's turning off. Well, it's whiter than mine. He said, well, this game will do it to you. So look out, brother.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Enjoy it
that's
while
right. It's
you
already
can.
coming.
I'm gonna buy you some just for men. Let
think
you
they
look
look
like.
good.
Hey, did you tell folks that you didn't win the Ryan Day lookalike
No,
contest?
because when I submitted it, they didn't take it. And then I kept messaging them back again and again. And
Your beard's got to be a lot darker than that.
Oh, it was.
it was. When I did the pictures, I put
Oh,
like
okay.
eye mascara on it. And it was like black.
Well, he couldn't put anything dark because he had a game that night.
Yeah, I couldn't like actually dye. Then I would look weird anyway. I feel like dyeing it, so I just did dye mascara and scrubbed it off. But that wasn't easy. It was like itching all night. When we were at Gallipolis, I get just scratching. It was very dry. Not that anybody needs to know that.
Thank you for that information.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
But 19-1.
Okay.
We're talking about 19-1. And listen, you have absolutely beat quality opponents the last 2 nights.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. I
Yes.
mean,
And if you take in Ironton at there that we beat in overtime
Yeah.
down there, I mean, look at that. Or what
You're playing really well at the right time of
yeah.
the year.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
You all played a complete.
Not that you have it earlier, but you're
Right.
really playing well right now.
Yeah. I think tonight was one of the best we've played a complete game.
Yes,
Good
complete game.
offensively, good defensively, and just you didn't know what to expect after last night. how would our legs be? How would our mentality be?
Yeah, they brought that up about.
Yeah.
And Brody missed 2 foul shots. I said, well, I think his legs are getting a little tired. They came back and knocked down 2.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's what I told Coach Harris. I said we played 4 quarters and we played 2 extra overtimes, which is really another quarter.
Yeah.
And I said I didn't know how would our legs be.
Yeah.
But did they play last night? I mean, we had the schedule, but I didn't even look.
I don't know if they played last night or not. They may have, but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, they really hadn't had any really that close a game. I mean, couple close games. I
they
looked
had
at our schedule.
Memphis, it was, I think, a 2-point, maybe, or no, 6 or 8. I think
Memphis beat them.
Yeah.
And then they've got to play them again.
Yes.
Yet.
Yeah.
They're playing them again.
But they beat Berg twice.
Yes.
And the last time they beat them like 20-some points.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised. Have you got any kind of plan ready for Berg already, or are you just?
We've got film and we've started notes, but this was a long weekend, tough weekend.
Well,
so
listen, we didn't have any graphics for your game, and we didn't have any graphics for the girls because we were putting all of our eggs in the basket last night, and we had a skeleton crew here tonight.
Yeah.
And we didn't even recognize those guys, Coach.
Yeah.
We need to do that here after a while. What do you think about the? I talked about Berg. What do you think about Wednesday night going down to Chesapeake?
Be tough. I mean, it's a tough place to play in general. I think our kids will, they know what to expect. So we've just got to match their energy and their physicalness and their will to win.
You reckon we got anybody going down to Ironton and watch Ironton Chesapeake game?
Tomorrow night, yeah. I'd say there'll be a few people down there.
Yeah.
I think the athletic director and assistant principal are probably going to go down that way.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Especially Ironton at home, they are tough.
Well, if you have any connections at Chesapeake, if they would ask us to come do the game.
I have no connections there. I don't know.
Well, you mean Dave doesn't have any connections down there? Actually, I guess I could call Sullivan. He was on my stage.
Yeah.
He's a principal. I could call him.
Sometimes say you want to do the game.
Well, but I got to ask Tessa first.
Yeah. Yeah, you better do that.
Yep.
You get in trouble.
Oh, heck yeah. I don't want the wrath. But, well, I wish we could do that. I don't know. Doug may not be able to do it. He might be busy Wednesday. So, anyway, is any let me look down here just a second.
Looking for players?
Well, I didn't know if anybody, they all seem like they're kind of just.
I think Brody's over there.
Well, they were talking with Kevin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to interrupt any of that kind of stuff with them or any of that.
He seemed like an awful nice fella.
Yeah, real nice. Does a lot, I mean, for basketball.
He was in Cleveland last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
He said he heard a lot about this Fairland team, and he knew that South Webster was good, and he wanted to come and watch good basketball.
Oh, good.
And he saw a good team tonight.
Yeah.
Have we had Loco up here already? We have, haven't we?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can holler at
So
him.
you're probably worn out too, aren't you? All these games.
Yeah,
Well,
I've been sleeping pretty good lately.
Well,
you got to get up and go to school on Monday, right? To go to work.
he's got church in the morning.
I've got church in the morning, but
That's right. Today's Saturday. I lost track of days.
I'm going to tell you something about retirement. It's 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday.
Not bad, huh?
No, it's a good gig.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, but I put a lot of miles on the truck, running kids to practice and picking them up from school and running here and there. That's grandpa work.
Yes, right. Right.
Cliff. Trevor. Are they coming up?
We've got 2 coming up. We got to make sure we get another set of headphones back here.
Yeah.
I can get mine. I got to get some sleep at some point.
Yeah,
hey, we got some Cannon Corner down in the teacher's lounge downstairs if you'd like to go help yourself, Bubby. There's some chicken down there, some
mashed
beans,
potatoes, green beans,
something to
pasta
drink.
salad. It's all still down there. Go help yourself, brother.
Here they come.
I'll get
Here,
it. You get this.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, Coach.
Hey, Coach,
good win.
Enjoy your day tomorrow, and I'll see you Monday morning.
See you Monday morning.
Hey, come on in here. Say, Windex.
Come on, you
Goodbye.
guys get in here and sit down. I'm going to get another stool.
All right.
Bubby. Congratulations.
Well, guys, how would you assess your performance tonight after last night? And I know last night was a huge win, classic for the ages, but it didn't look real pretty.
Yeah.
But tonight was probably about as complete game as I've seen you play all year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I thought we played really well. We played together. I feel like we moved the ball the best we did all year. I mean, everybody was scoring. We played really well.
Yep, the scoring was, everybody had some.
Cliff, I got a question. Down here in the second half, you get hit a few times?
Yeah, a couple of times.
I noticed you was holding
I was
your
getting
head
hit on those rebounds.
Well, I was going to tell you, there was one time particular, and I could see by the look on your face, been around you long enough.
Yeah.
Had the hair thing, but you had the head thing. I thought, oh boy, I could tell you were not happy.
Yeah, I got elbowed back in the back of the head. I mean,
Now, Coach, I think Coach called that one there.
Yeah.
Trevor, dude, I thought you were going to foul out.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's a physical game.
It was very physical,
Yeah.
but there's
They're a good ball club.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
very good.
Trevor, there's one in particular I thought you got all ball. I didn't think you touched him at all.
Yeah. You could argue it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was arguing for you. How do you guys feel after last night? I know it's hard to come back for today's game. I was afraid your all legs were going to be dead.
Yeah.
Were y'all pretty tired?
I mean, before game, I was pretty tired. We were feeling it. But once you get out there, get in the flow of everything, adrenaline's going, we felt pretty good.
You just defensively, I mean, you all just Coach, they're just getting better and better, aren't they?
Yes. I'm going to tell you, I told your coach just a few minutes ago, you guys are playing the best ball at the best time.
Yes, sir.
Right before the tournament. You got a couple more that we need to take care of, but and I'm very confident that you guys are going to play well.
Yes, sir.
Now, Speed going to give you all tomorrow off?
He said we do, yep. And he said no practice. We were supposed to have practice. After these last 2 days, he called it off.
Awesome. Monday, I assume you have practice right after school?
Yeah, I'm
Y'all
guessing
going to be
so.
making the trek down to the Ironton to watch the Chesapeake game in Ironton?
Yeah. Well, I heard for Ironton, Braden Streck's going to be out.
Suspended, yeah.
Suspended?
Missed college classes or something.
Missed too many classes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's a
Well,
big one.
Well, but you know
Massive.
what?
That's huge.
That tells you that tells you what kind of coach that is that'll step up and if you don't follow the policy. Yeah, that's a big loss for them.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of changes things, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it sure does.
Shrek he's tough. Okay, well, enough about that. Let's talk about Tuesday because we talked to Coach Speed.
Yep.
Have you all even talked about the Berg yet at all?
Not yet, no.
No.
Okay, now I know that they have beat them twice, but Coach, I know when Tom Barrick was always down there, we always had a battle when we played Wheelersburg.
Him and Lovenguth, Mike Lovenguth was
Right.
the coach too. And they were very good. And Johnny Eden, they were tough. I played them when Johnny had. He had a 6'8" left-handed kid and a 6'8" right-handed kid. And we lost by 1 and missed the last-second shot.
Now, guys, he can go through all these people on Susan Street. He can tell you something from 30 years ago, but he cannot tell you what he had for lunch yesterday.
And sometimes I forget my middle name.
All right. So the Berg's coming up, and
When you turn 70.
and Berg's a pretty tough place to play up there. It's a good atmosphere.
it is.
Yeah.
And then we go back down to Chesapeake. How y'all feel about that one?
Yeah, well, I'm excited.
I'm excited. It's going to be a big-time game. There's going to be a lot of people there.
Small gym.
Small gym.
Yep.
Did you
Yeah, it's
bring
gonna be
your glass cleaner with you?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope I got the Windex there.
All right, buddy.
Well, Coach Harrison and I will be there, properly attired
All right.
to support you
Okay.
guys. Just saying that maybe we can talk Coach Speed into dressing up. You think?
no.
That's quite the task there.
I mean, he outdressed us
I
tonight.
go to church with him. He never wears a tie, even to church. Of course, I don't either. But I always try to dress up a little bit for the Chesapeake game.
Well, I think that's good. Well, guys, we just I saw you all standing there, and I wanted a couple of you guys to come up here. So that's why I appreciate y'all.
Thanks for coming
taking
up.
the time.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having
guys.
us.
All right, you guys, good luck. Enjoy your day off tomorrow.
Thank you.
And I'll see you
Hey.
both Monday in the
Yep.
lunch line.
Yeah.
Hey, I want you to know, you two juniors saved us. We couldn't get any seniors up here on
That's right.
senior night.
Yeah.
So thanks
That's
for
right.
coming
They
up.
everybody
and
jumped
joining
off on
us.
us.
Thanks for
Hey,
having
we're
us.
out of here.
You're welcome anytime, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, hold on, guys. Coach Harris, you want to thank everybody tonight, and let's get them out of here, and let's keep these guys here, and they can sign off with us.
Okay. What's the final again? I've already forgot.
Well, Dragons won, doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're 19-1.
Dragons won by about 15, 16, or
16.
17. I don't know what it was. I forget. But you can read about it in the paper come Monday or Tuesday. And for the old Codgers, Dave Carroll, I'm Jack Harris. There's another old Codger over there. Doug Morse, top-notch cameraman, and a little younger Codger in the back there, Jerry Bell.
And Josh Ross. He
And
was
Josh
here.
Ross.
And don't forget Wyatt Krause.
Right, yeah.
Well, we
Wyatt.
had Andrew
Saved
Cobb.
us tonight, Wyatt. Thanks for being here.
Jerry, did we forget anybody?
Nope, that's everybody.
Yeah, we had Skeleton Crew here tonight, so.
It was hard to get them, all the students, to do the games Thursday, Friday, and 2 games on a Saturday, back to back to back. Some of them had homework and some other things they had to get done. So,
Well, hopefully we did our job, and thank you guys for providing the entertainment.
That's
Yeah.
right. Hey, you two tell everybody good night, and thanks for tuning in. Tell them.
Good night, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.
Get
See
in there,
you next
Cliff.
time.
All right.
All
Night.
right, good night, everyone.
Thank you, fella.
Yep.